Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is JLeesCorner. Honey, my hair just looked a little stiff. I had to make sure that it wasn't, okay? But this is JLeesCorner. I am Jay Lee, and this is my review for Married to Medicine Los Angeles. This is Season 2, Episode 2, okay? First things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a JayBird, JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Let's get through this review. It wasn't as boring as I thought it would be, but it also wasn't as enjoyable. Jesus, okay? And center yourselves. Do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. You can share the video on your social media. You can share it on Twitter. You can share it on Facebook and stuff. Hit the share button and, you know what I'm saying, share me, and stuff. You can follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Y'all know the link to all that is in the description box below, okay? So we see the party still going on, people still fussing, as we seen in the last episode or whatever. And Quad is still trying to act like she's in charge of the girls. I'm like, you was not Vera Walker, okay? You was not Vera Walker, okay? You are not in charge of the girls at the all. Not like how Brittany was like, look, it ain't about you, girl. It ain't about you. Now, we do see Jasmine and Imani go off to have a separate conversation. And even though Quad was trying to tell Brittany, I was just saying that I was listening to them and I wasn't having a sad conversation. And I was trying to, Quad, we don't care. Again, it ain't about you, girl. It ain't about you, okay? Now, Imani brings up to Jasmine how, I've been betrayed by people close to me in my life. Like, my dad abandoned me and my mama. So when things go left, I just drop people because that's what my dad did. I said, okay. I'm gonna let that be or whatever. Heavenly then walk up or whatever. Like, you know what, Imani? You can be very hard and maybe scare people sometimes. I mean, not me. You can probably scare, Jasmine, but not me. I'm like, well, that's a read, but whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? People realize that Jasmine and Imani ain't really beefing right now. They hug it out and it's fine. Jasmine accepts Imani's plea of the reason why she fuck her or whatever, and it's cool. Not like, okay, we can get to know one another and move on past this. Some in me feel like Jasmine's fake as her titties, and it's gonna be some bullshit coming on up in here, okay? Up in here. Now, we then all the ways getting massages. I feel like, Heavily might want to bang the foot massage guy or whatever. We see Quad asking Jasmine, did you feel the apology from Imani was real? She said, yes, I felt it was real, so it's fine. I'm like, not a apology over. Quad, go home. Quad is bringing her messiness, foreheadness to the forefront. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. Now we then see Shaniqua. Shanique. I think it's whatever. Is at home with her husband. Okay, where he at? Now I'm like, okay. Now this is the first time y'all know this is my first season watching this. Okay, so I'm like a brand new person. So that's her husband. Her husband's a doctor. And she's, a property manager and housewife and stuff. So she brings up how she's kind of right back to where she was last year, working, taking care of the kids, and not really feeling as fulfilled as she could or whatever. She does bring up how, before I was the one paying on the bills when my husband was in middle school or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? It's a different dynamic now because it's not just my income, it's my income and his. So I can do some little things that's different to make myself feel better, okay? And so we see her in the car with her kids, like, kids, Mama think about leaving her job as a property manager and becoming a realtor. I'm like, I don't think your kids are even old enough to understand what you're saying because, I want to do something that makes me feel rewarded. What if it don't work out, mama? Maybe you stay where you at right now. I'm saying, you gonna really lose your job. They don't really get, I'm like, why wouldn't you have that conversation with your husband or with one of your friends? Why not have that conversation with Jasmine? Why your children? on the way to school. I can you want to tell your kids things, but I'm like, them kids don't know what the hell she's talking about, but I'm gonna move on past that. Okay, we then see Dr. Kendra and her husband, Hobart. Yes, Hobart. I can tell you this. They will probably be my favorite couple. I like their scene. Now, Dr. Kendrick described herself as a Blasian because her father was black, her mom was Vietnamese, so she's half black, has half Asian. Now, she called herself Blasian. I did not. Her husband, Hobart, he said, I'm Chinese and Canadian. I said, okay, I'm saying now she brings up how they were friends back in the day in school or whatever, and how he used to cock block her as a friend, okay? Mainly because he would tell her lies about other guys so that she wouldn't like them because he wanted her all to himself. And now they are married and happy, okay? Again, I already like them. Now her husband is an internal medicine doctor where she is OBGYN and I think it's obstetrics is what she said. She brings how they both are really, really busy being doctors or whatever, but she doesn't want to get to the point where they're like two ships passing in the night. Okay. Now we know she had a baby recently. Her baby's about 5 months old, and she's like, when people is pregnant with babies and all that stuff, I know everything to do. But once the baby's here, I don't have any idea what to do. They have a whole nanny or whatever. They moved to a whole new house. They unpacking. Trust me, I get it. Unpacking sucks. But I feel like they would be my favorite couple, okay? Now, we also see Brittany and her husband. Her husband is fine, okay? I'm like, why did you have them kids in your room? Fuck your husband. Either fuck your husband or someone else will, okay? I let the family in my house, and the family fuck my husband. Don't you let a Terry happen, girl. Look, watch soul food. Watch soul food. Don't you be not letting that man get no cooch from you. You gonna get some cooch from somewhere else. Your cousin Faith. Anyway, so they're home with the kids and everything, and I like that she told her son, if you want to have long hair, we're going to comb it every day. Just because your child has curly hair does not mean it does not need to be combed. When you do not comb your kid's hair for a couple of days, it gets matted and gets horribly tangled, okay? So I was appreciating her combing the baby's hair. Now, her husband, Mac, is planning a birthday party for her, okay? And we see Contessa come by with some little gifts or whatever. Her just gonna hang out while, Mac is getting things ready for the birthday party. Now they were sitting around chit-chatting or whatever, and I'm saying, we see them talk about how Mac brings up how the son was waiting up for Britain and he kind of kicked the dad out the bed or whatever. I'm like, first of all, her kids or them kids cock blockers. And either the kids are cock blockers or Britain is allowing them to block the cock because she don't want the cock no more. I'm not sure. Either way go, I would be fucking my husband if that was him. Now the kids, the one son is sitting there and they was at like, what did your mom use during the morning? Blah, blah, blah. And when they ask, like, what did your mom put in her mouth? Or what did your mom swallow? I think they kept talking about food. And when they did said, oh, is it daddy? I'm like, don't do that in front of the kid. The kid come like, you know what? My mom said that she puts my dad in her mouth and swallows. That's just nasty. I mean, have the conversation. We done around kids or whatever. But I'm like, first of all, put that man in your... Let me move on. Now we do see Britain's party going off, whatever. It was a very, very elegant affair. Everyone was dressed really, really nice or whatever. We do see Kendra say how she, isn't scared to bring her husband around the ladies, even though, Heavenly said that bullshit about her husband and his penis or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now we then see Heavenly, Quad, and Toya arriving, and they laughing because Heavenly can't dress in heels. Shit. Look, I am a person who I do not like wearing heels. I never wear heels. I have not worn heels in years. I've never liked heels, mainly because they was cute, but after so long, your feet be hurting. So like once I was like 27, I think it was, I just stopped wearing them. I'm looking like, well, I will be in flats. If you don't like it, I don't give no fucks, okay? Anyway, they were teasing Heavenly because, again, she couldn't kind of walk down the little walkway with the heels or whatever. This floor slippery, honey. I don't know what to do with that. So much so that Heavenly shoes was on gangster lean. She had her feet sliding to the side, slide to the left, slide to the right. Crisscross, crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. I'm like, heavily, take them damn shoes off or don't wear, when you know you can't walk in heels, do not wear them. Look, okay, crisscross. Girl, the bows on the sides now. I'm like, them was not the shoes to wear. Them was not the shoes to wear. And she ended up taking the shoes off being barefoot because people was talking about her and how her feet were sideways in them shoes. Now we do see Kendra introduces the lady to her husband or whatever, and Hadley had her fake high pitched voice on. Oh hey, I can't get that high. Anyway, because she knows she put a foot in her mouth or whatever. And the whole bar said, I don't care about what happens about my penis. If I ever lose a client because they assume my penis isn't that big, oh well, okay. And Kendra brings up how I am secure in my marriage, so I don't care either because Hadley was trying to hug up on Hobart and take a picture. Now Hadley know damn well if that was Damon, she would not have allowed any woman to hang all over him. So I need her to do what she would do with her husband. Get your hands off, okay? Get your hands off. Now we then see Imani gets to the party, and when she do, she chit chatting with the other ladies. We see her talking to Jasmine, and I think Shanique was right there, and whoever else was right there. And she kind of brings up how her husband has been gone. He's not home right now. Oh, really? Where he gone for how long? Oh, he been gone for like 3 months or whatever. He working and stuff. So Jasmine then say, in her confession, I didn't see, who gets married to not be with their husbands for months? I'm like, Jasmine, to my knowledge, we still ain't seen your husband. So my thing is, how do we even know that you live with him? How do we know that he really exists? How do we know that you have a husband who you live with? So my thing is, you are in glass house. Stop throwing stones. You're going to break your own windows, okay? Let's move on. And you can't judge nobody else's marriage. And we have not seen your husband. So, leave it at that. So, we do see Brittany finally gets her own party. Her and Contessa was riding around, I need some more water, was riding around, on their way or whatever. And, she walks in. Oh my God, it's beautiful. All my favorite foods. Thank you so much, honey, because her husband planned it. She better give him some cooch, okay? And he said, I love when my wife is happy, because when she's happy, I get some cooch. Get that man some cooch, because if you don't, someone else will give up the cooch to your husband's penis, okay? Don't, girl, I'm telling you. Now we then see everybody getting around, chit-chatting or whatever. Here comes Jasmine and Shaniqua. I'm going to call her Shaniqua. Gossiping about Imani or whatever. And Brittany's there too. Now, Brittany say she's already aware of what's going on between Imani and her husband, but it is not her place to bring it up. Imani will discuss it when she's ready, okay? And then she's fucking with Jasmine and Shaniqua. What if he's maybe doing music or whatever? I don't know. Maybe he's in prison. What if he's in jail? And then she laughed in her confession. She's like, they take the bait every time, like hook, line, and sinker. Of course, it's dumb even, but they will believe whatever just to be petty and messy or whatever. And go just be, I wonder, he could be in prison. He really could be in prison. Well, your husband at Jasmine. Anyway, we see Contessa give a speech about Brittany with her sister, and the sister that God, didn't give her, whatever. And all these years they have remained friends, how close they was, and blah, blah, blah. And she loves her, okay? Her husband, welcome to LA, baby. It was a hard thing to come about here, whatever. But I believe in you, girl. And I love you, girl. It was cute. And then everybody gets around and singing and not singing and dancing, so it was dancing, having a good old time, okay? Then, this is going to be a quick review. We then see all the ladies getting together at the rental property of Jasmine's to have a little brunch. Now, Toya had left because she had to get, back to Atlanta to handle some business. I don't know what, because she got no job, but she had to go back home. Probably because she got kids. But she has to go back. Well, so does Contessa. I don't think it's like her kids that much. Anyway, but she leaves to make her fight and everything, okay? So everybody there except her. Now, they all are just happy, okay, that Jasmine had all the food out with the breakfast and the bacons and the sausages and the eggs and the fruits and all the things. They just, at least she had food out, because, Jasmine don't eat that much food. She don't eat, she'll eat, she orders salmon with no seasoning. I'm like, with no salt. And even that, Britain's party, they had like, was that like a shish kebab? And she said, well, can I have the pepper on it? Because she can't eat it. Girl. Anyway, she's disciplined, okay? Body looks toyed, but she's very, very disciplined. Now, Jasmine then asked, ladies, well, how have you guys liked it? Being here to run the property or whatever. How'd it go? He look, why? We know next time it was nice, but next time get some this and get some that, get some this and get some flat irons, get some towels, get some toothpaste, get some mufflers, get some maxi pads, get some hair weave. I'm like, girl, she not Walmart. She ain't Target. What are you talking about anyway? And I like how Jasmine said, I don't get how a person got all this for free, but all these concerns of what she should get. She ain't paid for shit. Now, if she had paid for something, she can then say, for what I paid for this, I would have liked if I had some flat irons to use. I'm like, girl, bring your own flat irons, okay? Bring your own flat irons, but I digress. Heavily brings up how, girl, that's crazy because Quad ain't paid for shit. I say she really didn't. Anyway, we even see Heavenly bring up how, when I first saw you happen, I just assumed that you was dumb because you so cute. And I'm like, Heavenly just say whatever. It's crazy. And so when Imani said how she feel like she say was in her mind, how Heavenly do, they say, well, no, not really, because sometimes you'll say stuff and we don't know if that's how you really feel. This meaning, and she said, you're right. Sometimes I do realize I need to open up more because sometimes I can say, I'm okay and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, but it's not fully true, whatever, because I'm so guarded. Jasmine is upset saying, I can't believe this. We sit here, you know what I'm saying, and last time with me, everybody kept questioning me about my husband and him being MIA, but no one is asking Imani about her husband because they've at least seen her husband before. I don't think anyone has seen your husband ever. Just wondering. Anyway, so we then see, the brunch goes all out of Hitchens, fine. A good time was had by all or whatever. We then see it's two different scenes. We see Imani and Britton meeting up for dinner, but we also see Jasmine and Shaniqua at whoever's house meeting up too. Now with Britton and Imani meeting up, whatever, Imani then brings up how her and her husband both have separately made it into Essence Magazine. Okay, she was on like what it was like 101 woke people about whatever. She was like number 52. And, she's woke about whatever it is. And her husband was in there about, it was some article about weed and that stuff. Now we find out her husband was actually in Oklahoma opening up a weed dispensary, which is now legal. It's very legal or whatever. But, she brings up how, one, she's happy that they both made it into this magazine on their own, which is true, the true thing of a power couple. But two, how, what did she say? I was happy for that. Oh, that's all. She was happy about that or whatever. So Brittany then brings up, well, how you were the topic of conversation with Shaniqua and Jasmine. What did they say? What was they bringing up? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to know what it was. She brings up how there was this wondering what's going on, with your husband not being around. Imani brings up how her husband did not want anyone to kind of know what he was doing until he was like fully doing it, had it done legally or whatever, had all the ducks in a row. And until this article came out, that was kind of announcing the company. So that's why it was not secretive or whatever, but she wasn't openly talking about the reason he was in Oklahoma, working, doing things or whatever. And then, and now that the article is out, now she can talk about it if she wants to. Now, Brittany said, was it because of your comments about Jasmine's house, being that of a drug dealer house? Like, is that why you kind of just, didn't want to bring it up or whatever? Because your husband is kind of going to be looked at as a drug dealer. She's like, no, I said her house looked like a drug dealer house because of the aesthetics of like of how it looked. It had nothing to do with what her husband did or whatever. And I get what you mean. Sometimes people will see a drug dealer who comes with a lot of money and their house does look a certain way. It does. No tea, no shade, but it is what it is. But it's like I was not saying anything about her husband in general or whatever. And I also feel like anybody opening up a weed dispensary in a state that where is legal for people to use for medical purposes, that isn't a drug dealer. The same way as if a psychiatrist or a doctor who can prescribe medication, okay, isn't drug dealer. Because if a psychiatrist can prescribe medication, then y'all drug dealers too. Y'all, because y'all all are able to give people drugs. Okay, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, we then see Jasmine and Shaniqua talking or whatever. Yes, I can keep calling her Shaniqua. They bring up, well, I think Amani's fake, you know what I'm saying, and her husband could be over her and her ways or whatever. He could be leaving her, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and she kept judging you about not, your husband not being around, I'm saying, and not her husband missing. I'm like, but again, I feel like people have seen Imani's husband. No one has seen Jasmine's husband, and she's literally on a show about being married to medicine, and we haven't seen the person she's married to who's supposedly in medicine. I'm confused at this point in time, but I'm gonna digress, okay? Anyway, Shaniqua more turned up than Jasmine, but Jasmine, you getting me all riled up. She said something dumb that may have to say she's pretty to be smart, and sometimes she's pretty dumb. Anyway, we gonna cut these bitches up. We gonna, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all gonna do something look stupid, okay? But anyway, that was the whole episode, okay? I will see y'all next time. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To subscribe, to follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. And until next time, people, peace.